Okay, so this week I wanted to have a little preamble before you start practice. I'm noticing that in all the teams across the board, uh, we could benefit from a little nuance when we sing and play, meaning bring some feeling to it, connect our heart with the words that we're singing or with what the words are saying while we're playing or playing piano, so that we're not just hitting the notes, we're not just getting the volume, getting the tune as it's written, and not just banging out the piano, guitar, bass, or whatever we're playing, but that we're playing with feeling, playing with heart. I constantly want to hammer home this heart of worship and connecting our hearts to the words we're saying. Because even the Bible says, um, God, quoting God who's speaking in the Old Testament, he says, "These people praise me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me." And I don't want that to be any of our teams, any of our people on our worship teams. I want all of us to stay connected with why we're there, why we're privileged and honored to be a part of the worship crew, the whole music teams, all of them at St. Pius. So when you practice, I know that a lot of my videos, I'm just getting you so that you know the tune and you know the chords and all that kind of stuff. But when we come to actual rehearsal, uh, be aware of whoever's leading it. Like sometimes it may be Louisa, it may be Nick, it may be Terry and I, it may be me on my own. But be aware of the leader and what their nuance is. If they're getting softer, if they're getting more dynamic, follow that. And also be aware of your neighbor. If your neighbor, if you feel like you're not blending, try to make an effort to blend, because there's blending right now that is a challenge too. Alert me if you think your mic isn't on or something like that. I think there was a problem once or twice where someone's mic wasn't on. It wasn't on for David, and I think I may have accidentally turned down Tammy's mic this past vigil that we did, because I got numbers on the choir mics 4, 5, and 6 mixed up, and I turned down 4, but I thought she was on 6, but it turns out I think she was on 4. So anyway, just those kind of things. And I know we're always in a rush when we're rehearsing before Mass, and we're always rushing to have time to pray before as well. But that's the two things I really want to work on this week. I want to work on connecting our hearts to what we're actually singing, so that we play with feeling, play with nuance. If the leader's slowing down, slow down too. Be aware. Be aware of what's going on around you, and also blending. If you feel like you're standing out like night and day from your periphery, try to rein it in a little bit. Or if you're too quiet, try to bring it out a little bit. So just those two things, blendability and connecting your heart with what you're saying. Okay, so that is it for my little preamble.